What's going on YouTube? This your boy Scooby-Doo, man. Today, man, is Thursday. I made it in late last night. They didn't have anything else for me. So a lot of times they won't run you out if they know they can't get you back home before your clock runs out. So you know, they sometimes they have something and sometimes they don't. But today's video, man, I want to talk to my drivers, my fellow drivers out here serious. I seen it happen yesterday, and it's just something I want to share with you all, and then I'll be doing. This happened to a friend of mine last night, and I'll be doing it. If a subscriber then come to me today and send me an email and ask me the same thing about this. And I see it out on the road. Y'all seen it too. These guys running out here with this off-road bar light in front of the trucks. Drivers, these trucks are already spec'd out to tell you by the Federal Motor Carriers that you got to have two headlights. You can have fog lights at the bottom. You got two headlights. That light bar, it isn't against the law to put it on the truck, but it's against the law to have it on, and you're not off-road. He wrote him a ticket. Ticket was $150 in Mississippi for running a off-road light bar at night. Like I said, you cannot run these light bars, y'all. If you think I'm lying, contact the nearest station, ask them. State trooper, call the state trooper, call the DOT, or anybody. They will vouch for that. It is against the law to run those light bars on the interstate, on the highway. They are made for off-road, where there's no lighting at all. That's what they're for. So you can see when you're off-road, they're off-road light bar. It's an off-road light bar. That's what it's for. Like I said, man, that's a blessing, man, that this young man emailed me today and asked me about this light bar. And a partner of mine, Kevin, just got a ticket in Mississippi last night. I told him, man, you can't be running. You know, you putting that light bar on your truck, though. You can't run that truck, that light bar. You can't drive down the road with it on. Man, oh, man, don't worry about that, man. I wish the state trooper will pull me over. That Joe got pulled over last night, man. And he wrote him a ticket, $150 ticket. $150. He lucky. I've heard people get a ticket for $300 in some states. But remember, people, to my drivers, whether you're female, male, white, black, Mexican, Latino, Hispanic, it doesn't make a difference in your race. It is against the law to have that light lit up going down an interstate, down a highway, or any well-lit road. You're not supposed to have it on. It's made for off-road recreation. That's it. It's made for off-road, people. If your headlights are not that bright, you need to go get you some halogen headlight bulbs and put in your vehicle. Go get you some halogen headlight bulbs, blue ones, the bright white ones, and put it in the vehicle. You'll see some trucks. Like when I first got this truck at JB Hunt, man, people are always hitting their bright lights at me. I'm like, what the heck you hitting the bright lights for? I hit mine. I said, dude, why you hitting your bright lights at? Turn your bright lights on. He said, man, your light's bright. Ain't got nothing to do with that, sir. I have nothing to do with that. This is a brand new truck. Those are the halogen lights. That's what they are, the halogen headlights. I can't do nothing about that. That's the way they come from the factory. The factory put them in. It's not on high beam. When you hit a high beam, it goes up. He said, oh, shucks. No, man, all right, man. I said, so it's not if it's a newer truck, that's the way they are. You can't buy those headlights and put in your truck. So if you're driving a truck and you can't see at night going down the road or the interstate, the highway, without turning on that freaking light bar, blinding the heck out of people when you're coming up in the mirrors or you're coming up on the right side in the mirror, that light shines into the cab, into that driver's. That's what these mirrors are for, y'all. So you can look out your mirror and check your side of your trailer. Here come a driver, a professional driver, up the right side, or you're coming up the left side, and he's got this light bar on, and it's blinding the hell out of you. It's blinding the hell out of you. It's not made to be ran when you're out on the road, y'all. is not made to be ran when you're out on the road. So please, if you got them on your truck, keep them off unless you're on a back road trying to go to a customer and ain't nobody but you out there. That's fine. That's dandy. But if you get caught on the interstate now, it is a ticket. They will pull you over and write you a ticket. If a state trooper don't stop you, it's because he ain't got time and he don't want to be bothered with it. But they can write you a citation riding down the interstate highway or a well-lit road with that light bar on. So please, y'all, turn them off. Turn them off. It don't make you look good. It don't make you look sharp. It make you look stupid. I'm sorry, but it makes you look stupid and it makes you look unprofessional. Because a professional driver wouldn't run no light bars. Now, if his headlight and blue on them, both of them, boom, okay. But when you see you coming up on a vehicle, hurry up and get around them. Don't just ride there and that light shining in his mirror, people. Don't do that. And another thing I want to talk about is, guys, ladies, white, black, Latino, Hispanic, it don't make a difference. When you pick up a trailer, please, y'all, please, it's getting worse now. It is truly getting worse. When you pick up a trailer and you know you're going to drop that trailer, if you picked it up and something was wrong with it, a flat, a nail in the tire, but the tire's still up, an airline that you had to tie up, a door hook that's broke on it, write it up. Report it to the shop. If you got a few minutes, stop by the TA, say, hey, man, I'm finna drop this trailer, but I noticed that the tire got a nail in it. He might say, okay, take it on to the customer. We drop it, hook in there, and I'll get a road truck to come in there. Which tire is it? Okay. Now, if you do your part and the shop or whoever take those calls don't do their part, it's on the company. It's not on you. You were professional. You reported it. They told you what to do. Take it on in there. They'll get a road truck out there. Then that's the company fault. But if you get a trailer and you know something is wrong with it, don't drop it for another driver and everything, even though it's a dropping hook for you and they're going to unload it and somebody got to come in and grab that empty. Take the time out and look out for your fellow driver, man. Take that time and look for your fellow driver. But I'm going to tell you something else. When you pick up these trailers, whether it's a container or a dry van, refrigerated, flatbed, step deck, tanker, don't make a difference. It is your responsibility as a professional driver to make sure you check the permit, the registration on that trailer, check the tag, make sure the tag lights, and make sure all the lights and brakes are functioning on that piece of equipment. That's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to make sure every permit is in your book. It's your responsibility to make sure your annual inspection is on the side of your truck. That is your responsibility before you begin each trip. But you know the good thing about that? You check that permit one time. All you gotta do is check your permit book once. If you take time out before you start, when you get assigned a truck or whatever, your permits don't go out for a year. The permits are good for a year. So you check there and check that permit book. And if the permits are in there, all the permits that you're supposed to have, you ain't got to worry about checking the book no more. Unless somebody else driving the truck. Or somebody else got a key to the truck and they come by there and steal a permit out to put in their truck. All you got to do is check the permit book one time. The permits don't go out but once a year. The decal on the side of this truck, the annual inspection, once a year. Why is it so hard to check that? Why is it so hard to check your permits? Why are drivers getting stopped and getting a citation or a warning ticket because the annual inspection is out, their permits done expired? Your insurance card, it goes out once a year. Every permit in your book expires once a year. Check your permit books, y'all. Check your permit books. Registration on the trailers that you pull in. Every trailer out here don't have an expiration on the trailers anymore. They just got the registration in it. That's it. It's got the manufacturer, the make, the VIN, the year, the gross weight that it can pull. Just make sure it's in the trailer before you take off with it. Check the trailer. Crawl under the trailers, y'all, before you leave them. Crawl under the trailer before you leave with it. Before you leave the shipper, walk around. Stop kicking these tires. Stop thumping these tires your first time you hook to a trailer. Stop thumping and kicking the tires when it's your first time you hook to it. Get a tire gauge and check the air pressure. A professional driver always has a tire gauge, a rag, an airline to air up his lines, and a gallon of oil, a gallon of coolant, a gallon of windshield washer fluid. Those are things you need. Those are things you need. Now, you don't need everything Scoob got. You don't need no tire shine, no arm all, no WD-40. You need WD-40. Yeah, get your can of WD-40, because I promise you, if you would take that 5 minutes when you pick up an empty trailer, walk back there, check inside the trailer, make sure it's clean, look at it, get out, lock it, hook it in place, walk to the front of the buckhead of that trailer, walk back to the back door, and do the proper 3-point getting down out of the trailer. Check it. That way, if there's any holes in the floor, don't take a dirty trailer to a customer. Don't take a dirty trailer. Now, let's talk about that too, them trailers. But don't take a dirty trailer to a customer. Check your trailer. Inspect it. Inspect it. Okay? But before you leave with that trailer, go in your side box, get that can of WD-40, go under there, get down on your knees, hit that track, spray that track back there, that rail. Spray it. Just spray it. If you even spray the front of it, you know, if the tandems ain't all the way forward of it, just spray that. And then get in the trailer, pull the hound out, get in the trailer, bag up, pull forward, bag up, pull forward. That's all you got to do. Lubricate them pads under there. I guarantee you, next time you go get a heavy load, they say slide your tandems to the back. Now I need you to pull them back forward. If you lube it up before you get loaded, you'll never have a problem. Your boy Scoob telling you that. You'll never have a problem. Have you ever went and picked up a load, they said slide your tandems to the back, boom, get in the door, get loaded. All right, you pull out, you trying to slide your tandem. What's happening? Oh, shoot, man, these tandems won't pull. You got 40-some thousand on your trailer, but the tandems won't slide. Why? Because you did not grease that track while it was empty. Make a big difference, a hell of a big difference. Okay? Make a hell of a big difference if you grease that track. Okay? Another thing, then I'm going to bring it to a close. When you take a trailer, I know you might not loaded that trailer. You might have picked the trailer up off the yard. It was a drop trailer. You take it to the receiver. It's a live unload. You get unloaded. And y'all seen it. I see it every day all my life in driving. Get unloaded, pull away from the dock. Walmart is good for it. They'll leave all that paper and stuff in the back of the trailer. Broken pallets and everything. I know you don't want to do it. Don't take that dirty trailer into another shipper to get loaded. Don't drop it somewhere for another driver to have to get up in there and sweep it out. We got a lot of that going on over here. It's a lot of that happens over here at JB Hunt. Those little black tie downs that stuck to the wall, like I told them, I had to get a scraper. I have to scrape them off every time. You get a lot of trailers. They won't sweep them out. And I know you feel that, hey, I didn't do it. I just picked it up from the rail. I just picked it up from the drop yard like this, man. Why I got to sweep the trailer out? It ain't about you, man. It's about us as a company. It's about us as a company looking out for each other. I might not even know you, but I'm going to sweep that trailer out before I drop it. Why? So that way you come in there, oh, no, man, this trailer here clean on this side. You're going to pick up your load. But I come in and pick up a trailer you drop. God darn, man. Joker didn't even sweep the trailer out. Got to go get a broom, put a mask on, sweep out the trailer. Or blow it out. Which nowadays, the 2020 drivers, they blowing it out. But you're blowing it out on the parking lot. You're blowing it out in the driveway. Or wherever you parked on the side shoulder of the road. You're blowing. I see it all the time at Kroger's, man. Go blow it out right there in the street. Get in their truck and go on about their business. Left a pile of stuff in the street. You can get a ticket for that, driver. That's considered littering. You can get a ticket and it's considered littering. Stop it. Stop it, drivers. That's the problem with us truck drivers today. We don't want to look out for each other. And you know the worst part about it? When you're working at the same darn company, you don't want to look out for each other. Stop it. Who better to take care of you when you're out here on this road? The good Lord, the sun, and you. Taking care of your fellow driver out here. I ain't telling you to sweep out another company trailer, but if you working for that company, look out for each other. I should be able to go in right behind you and pick up an empty that you dropped and ain't even got to worry about doing it. I might have to go get it washed out, but I shouldn't have to sweep it out. I shouldn't have to pick up broken pallets, boards. I shouldn't have to pick up paper. Why? Because you should have had it already done before I hooked to it. Because you just pulled on the yard and got a cleaned out trailer. I want to pick up a clean trailer. I ain't talking about the outside, I'm talking about the inside. Okay? So please, y'all, let's start 2023 looking out for each other. If the same company that you work for, look out for your co-drivers, man. Look out for them, man. You might not like them. There's a lot of cats over here I don't like on the things they do. There's a lot of them over here, the things they do I don't like. Their ways I don't like. But hey, I ain't got to go home with them. I might see him when I'm unloading at a customer or dropping at a customer. But after that, he hooked his trailer, I hooked to my trailer. We gone. If I see you out there, I'm going to speak to you. I'm going to speak to you no matter what. My wife don't like that. Every time we go somewhere, why you always speaking to folks? It don't hurt to speak. That's why I've watched previous videos. Y'all used to say, Scoob, why you always get mad because don't nobody speak at you? Because it's nothing wrong with saying hello. There's nothing wrong with saying, how you doing? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But if they don't speak, at least I can say, I did. You understand what I'm saying? So please, y'all, let's start looking out for each other, please. Like I said, I'm here at the house now. Brought it home so I can clean it up and had to go pick up my truck out the shop and everything. I had to have some recalls done on it. I don't know, man. Ford's starting to get bad, boy, with these recalls, man. But love my Ford, man. But they starting to get a lot of recalls, man. Shucks. But anyway, like I said, I just want to make this quick video. But remember, guys, the serious one is this light bar. And to the young man that just sent me the email, I have to get it out of the phone. But thank you for the email. It's mighty funny that the Lord put you on my heart to email me on that same topic. That a partner of mine's got a ticket last night and everything, running that light bar. Each state is different, y'all. Each state is different. Just because he looked up and got a $150 ticket, you might get a warning. You might get $150. I think the most I've heard is a $300 ticket. So please, if you don't throw your money away like that. Turn that light bar off. Now I can understand some of these streets we go down to get to a customer. It's a dark street and it's woods on both sides. Flick it on if ain't nobody out there but you. But when you're on the interstate, and if you want to run it on the interstate, that's your business. You the one. If you get a ticket, that's you. I don't want you to give your money away like that, but if that's what you want to do, you do it. But when you know that you're going to pass a truck or you coming up on a truck, flick it off until you get past. And then flick it back on if that's what you want to do. But just be ready if you see the flashing blue lights behind you. And think in your mind when you see those lights. God, that darn Scooby-Doo said that, man. Shucks, man. Hope this man just give me a warning, man, and don't sit in the shucks. But if you get a ticket, all you got to say is, dang, Scooby-Doo told me. All right? But remember, y'all, look out for each other. Please, look out for your fellow driver, no matter what color, race, creed, nationality, whether you're male or female, or whatever the case may be, look out for your fellow driver. And there's no harm in helping the driver in the truck stop if you see him having trouble bagging in. Get out and help him. I'd rather help you. Like the guy that hit me when I was with Colonial. If he had knocked on my door and say, man, do me a favor, I'm going to try to get in the spot beside you. Can you watch me? I said, okay, turn your radio on. I turn my radio on. Yeah, hold, bag up, pull up. Hey, cut it tight. All right, pull up. Once he get in the door, going back to sleep. But this is your boy Scooby-Doo. Y'all have a safe and blessed weekend. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday and everything. But your boy will be back tomorrow. But just want to make this quick video. And to the young man, thank you again. But like I said, the Lord sent you touched your heart to send me that message and everything. And I'll be doing if he didn't get a ticket last night for that light bar. Got a big long one going across the front of the truck and had it lit up too. And they pulled him over in Mississippi and got him. Pulled him over in Mississippi right there on Lamar. He might have been in Tennessee, right there by the state line. Old city police pulled him over. It is what it is. It is what it is. But y'all be careful, be safe. Continue to keep the good Lord with you in everything you do and say. And continue to keep Scooby-Doo and my wife in your prayers. We'll do the same for each and every one of you all. We love you. We thank God for you. I'm going to try to finish getting this truck cleaned up, spray it down with some Lysol. I try to do that every day I go home and let that Lysol just sit in there and circulate in the truck and stuff. Kill anything that I may have picked up at the truck stops or anything on my shoes and brought in my truck. But like I said, be careful. Be safe. Start 23 off right. Respect your fellow drivers. Your boy Scooby-Doo.